Hi guys, please hit the subscribe button and enjoy the content. On Sunday there was a sneak peek on the Warhammer community website, and if you go on there you can have a look. So the 13th of August it was, and we go scrolling down here. It's the Space Marine Vanguard Task Force. Now this, I believe, is going to come out as a combat patrol. So I'm waiting to see if that happens. I don't know whether it is or it's just going to be released as a box. However, I have the miniatures, and I'm going to show you the sprues now, and then I'm going to put the figures together, and then after we've done that we'll come back and we'll discuss points, cost and etc. of this Vanguard task force and the units that it contains. Okay, so let's go and let's show you the sprues and let's put them together. Let's have a look at the sprues. So there's 3 sprues all together. These 2 identical. Look at them in a second. So this is the main sprue, which has 1 suppressor, 1 eliminator, a number of infiltrators, and the lieutenant is on this sprue. And as I say, these 2 are identical. Again, we have a suppressor and eliminator with the camo cloak, and a number of infiltrators on each of these sprues. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put them together, and as I assemble them, I'll do it fast time as I normally do. The bottom left hand corner, I'll put a picture of the finished model as I do it. So once I've done the lieutenant, I'll put a picture up. Once I've done the suppressors, I'll put a picture up, and so on. So now let's switch to fast time and let's put this lot together. Okay guys, so there they are, all assembled. It wasn't a hard job at all. The hardest ones to assemble were the suppressors. They're about 11, I think there's 11 parts to each of them. So they were the longest to put together. However, the whole lot probably took me 2.5 hours to assemble the lot. So it's not too bad. Now let's have a look at the index cards for each of the units. We'll have a quick look over them and we'll discuss the points. Okay, so first up, let's have a look at the lieutenant. He's in full boss armor, and he's got the usual Space Marine stats, move 6, toughness 4, 3 up save, 4 wounds, 6 plus leadership, and objective control 1. His ranged weapons, bolt pistol, and he's got a master crafted scubbed bolt carbine, and he's got paired combat blades. Now, he's okay. I mean, he's got his oath of moments, but none of his weapons have got any AP on them, which is a bit of a downer. Although the master crafted scope bolt carbine has got 2 damage, which is nice. But all in all, he's an okay figure. But he's only 60 points, so it's not bad for the points, I suppose. So that's 60 points for the first unit. I'll just put a little tally to one side there. Okay, so next up we've got the Infiltrator squad. Again, usual Space Marine stat lines. Move 6, toughness 4, save 3, 2 wounds, 6 foot leadership, and objective control 1. Bolt pistol, standard bolt pistol. Again, marksman carbine, but it's only 1 damage. Again, no AP on any of these weapons, which is not brilliant. And also, if you look on the keywords at the bottom, they do not have the battle line keyword. So if you were going to use this as the start of a Space Marine army, you would have to buy battle line units to make it a legal list if you were going to play bigger games. As I'm led to believe that this is going to be a new combat patrol box. As in the other combat patrol lists, if you look, then the 10-man squads can be broken down into 2 5-man squads for that combat patrol. This is the index card for the Warhammer 40k full game, and it doesn't have the option. Normally just above the keywords in the combat patrol, it says just before the committed battle starts, you can split this squad into 2 5-man squads if you want. You've got some interesting war gear. The Helix Gauntlet gives you 6 up feel no pain, and the Infiltrator comms relay lets you regain CP on a 5 up when you use stratagem. So there's a couple of interesting buffs. As I say, I don't know whether they will be used in the combat patrol. Well, interesting, but all in all, against lesser troops, they're fine. They will be fine, but against stronger, but against Marines or Chaos Marines with stronger abilities, then they're going to be mediocre. So next up, let's have a look at the suppressors. Now, again, we've got same stats, except for this time, they've got a movement of 12, which is really strange considering these are packing autocannons, but I'll let that slide because it's what it is. They've got jump packs and the fly keyword, so they can move 12 inches. Again, toughness 4, 3 up save, 2 wounds, leadership 6, objective control 1. Again, it's apart from the movement, it's standard Space Marine stat line. We've got the accelerator autocannon, which is heavy, 48 inch range, 3 attacks, 4 up to it, strength 8, AP -1, 2 damage. That's not bad. You've got 3 of them, so in theory you're going to be firing 9 shots at strength 8, AP -1. They could do some damage at a distance. Melee, again, no AP for your melee, so which again, a bit disappointed. They've got the Oath of Moments, so that can be used like all Space Marines have. The Oath of Moments can give them additional abilities. However, their key one is Suppressor Fire. So in your shooting phase, after this unit is shot, select an enemy unit by one. So it's like in an Necron stalker, you tag. So if you shoot with these first, and then they will tag a unit, and then any of the other units shoot at them, they get a bonus from the hit to hit them. So instead of it being 4 up to hit, you can hit them on a 3 up. So that's useful, because with the 48 inch range, they can sit right back in your deployment zone and not worry too much about getting shot at, and fire out and tag units that you want to bring down with the suppressing fire. Oh, surprise, surprise, that's why they're called the Suppressor Squad. Okay, last up, let's have a look at the Eliminators. These are just scouts on steroids. So again, as you see, it's the standard Space Marine stats: move 6, toughness 4, save 3, 2 wounds, 6 up leadership, and object control 1. They've got bolt pistols, bolt sniper rifles, 36 inch range, 1 shot, 3 up to hit, strength 5, AP -2, that's good. And then we've got 3 damage, which is good. Now you got 3 of these, so you got 3 shots. So you might be able to do some damage. Now there's an option for the Las Fusely, which is a heavy. However, because of this kit being as it is, you don't get the option for the Las Fuse. You get the bolt sniper rifles. If you bought the individual kit, then you'll get this. But I say this is the full 40k index card on the Combat Patrol one. If they do bring out a Combat Patrol, the Las Fuse probably won't be there. It'll probably just be bolt pistol and bolt sniper rifle. They'll probably be the only options you've got. But -2 at 3 damage is not bad to go. And then again, O for moments. You have stealth ability, which is good, which is interesting, quite good. And mark the target. So again, if you remain stationary till your next movement phase, range weapons equipped by models in this unit have the devastating wounds ability, which is pretty good. And reposition on the covering fire. Any shooting phase after the unit is shot, it contains Eliminator sergeants equipped with an instigator bolt carbine. This unit can make a normal move. If it does so till the end of the turn, this unit is not eligible to declare a charge. So that's good. It means if you've got the bolt carbine on your sergeant, which isn't an option on here, so they might have different rules on the Combat Patrol. You can shoot and you can move back out of range where say we're getting shot. Only problem is the bolt sniper rifle is heavy anyway. So the total points for the Vanguard is 430 points, which is not the worst and it's not the best out of the Combat Patrols. I say if this is going to be a Combat Patrol, I don't know. It's rumoured that it will be. We'll have to wait and see. I've got my models together and now I've just got to paint them up, but I don't know whether I'm going to do them Ultra Smurfs or I'm going to use them for my Dark Angels. I might even split them. I might not even use them as a Combat Patrol, because I've got a Dark Angels Combat Patrol, I've got an Ultramarine Combat Patrol. I might just split them because I like the Eliminators. I want to put them with my Dark Angels, to be honest. Okay guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching and see you all next time.